Hello. So, it's the 29th of May 2026, and yesterday I said to myself, I'm going to record tomorrow. I don't remember the exact precise words, but I am the type of person who puts myself in a position to benefit myself. And this is one of those things where I'm learning to communicate, I'm getting better on camera, I'm actually being able to convey my thoughts in a much significant way. Or a better or significant way. And I'm a lot less tired than I was last night, and although I was tired, I was extremely proud of myself for recording regardless. And the point I'm trying to make is it doesn't matter how good or how bad each and every video is, because ultimately I'm doing it for improving. And what I found in that is every single time I'm able to reflect on the video, or every single time I'm able to reflect on the things I'm saying and going, okay, why do I think that? It teaches me something new. Whether it's the way I'm speaking, the things I should say instead, or even the way I should truly convey myself. Now, we're not too far off going to work, and then it'll be Saturday tomorrow, which means I'll have the weekend to do whatever I decide to, which will be nice, but at the same time, most of it is going to be me sleeping, because I guess in a way I need it. I need that rest, I need that reset. But it's still important that I either make plans or do something, or even just around the house, just find something to do. Working 7 days a week for weeks on end made me realize that my gas tank is more than I gave myself credit for. And it also made me realize that without me truly doing something on those days, it now just feels empty. Like those days have no real significance. At least I was getting money for the work I was doing over that period. Now it's, okay, well, I'm going to sit at home and I'm going to do nothing, or I'm going to, I don't know. I've got to find stuff to do, stuff I enjoy, stuff I like. And what I found is sometimes I just need a reset, a day off, just to kind of recalibrate the week or the last couple of days. But also, working every single day kind of gave me not a thrill, but a new perspective on what it means to not just work hard, but work consistently. Now, working consistently is significantly different from the stuff I was doing. And I'm very grateful that I got to experience it for the time I did. Although there was a lot of struggles within it, I understood that without those struggles, I wouldn't have had the perspective I did. And I'm eternally grateful for that. Regardless, though, I suppose I've been trying to not just understand myself, but really I've been trying to be okay with what's around me and what I have, and still wanting more, but being accepting of the position I'm in. It's like, do I want money? Yes. Do I want to be successful? Yes. Am I okay with where I am? Yes. But do I want more? Yes. Do I want that life? And that's a different question. Do I want to work as hard or as consistently as others? And if the question is no, then it's not I shouldn't strive for that life, but it's, okay, well, I need to get my workforce up. I need to be able to put myself in a better position where I go, okay, well, rather than playing video games, rather than scrolling on Instagram, I can journal. I can record myself speaking about my internal thoughts. I can go out and I can mow the lawn or move things or move my body and work out, rather than doing those silly, unimportant things. In a way, it brings me joy that I have such simple challenges that feel so hard. I suppose scrolling isn't a hard challenge to overcome, but when I get into that cycle, or when I have put myself in that cycle of scrolling, or, putting myself down in that way, it was, wow, like, look at the person I am. Yet I want to be in this better position, in this better place, but I can't even do the bare minimum of just not going on Instagram, not checking this, not checking that. And I look at it and I go, how silly. It's not the worst thing in the world. I can look at Instagram for 5-10 minutes and go, fuck, what am I doing with my life? Like, I'm so far behind already, what am I doing? But that 5-10 minutes gives me a perspective and makes me go, wow, let's do something else. Let's go work out right now. It's going to be better than scrolling. Okay, let's go shower, let's go do the dishes, let's do something productive. And that's what I love. I love that feeling of being productive, of not even having to challenge myself, but putting myself in a better position for tomorrow. Let's say I wake up and I don't make my bed the entire day. I then get into bed, it's already a mess, it doesn't feel clean. And the next morning, same thing. And then maybe that morning I go, I really want to make the bed, but I didn't make it yesterday. Well, what's the point? I'm just going to get in it again tonight. And that's a valid point, right? But what I found, the easiest thing in the morning to get your morning started right is making your bed. It's the first thing you can do. You don't even have to fucking think about it. It's just, oh, I'm going to make my bed. I'm awake. Let's do something. It doesn't mean you have to go on a fucking rampage and, make your bed, vacuum, do the dishes, fucking boom, 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 boom. No, it's just do something. Get yourself awake, get yourself alert. Give yourself an hour to just be mindful and enjoy the morning or afternoon whenever you wake up. Enjoy the sounds of the birds, the crickets, whatever, and just go, wow, how lucky am I to be alive? How lucky am I to be able to sit here and talk to you? Look at the fortunate position I'm in to have clothes on my back, to have clean clothes, whatever it is, right? I feel that being fortunate, being grateful for the things you have is significantly more important than, I don't know, I guess the work you put in. But I say that, but I feel internally different. I feel like the work you put in is really going to significantly help you. I think it's a yin and yang type of situation. You must be grateful for the things you have, but you also must have that action in order to perceive your reality and to change your reality. Let me check the time. Okay, 2:46. So I still have time to talk, and I still have time to, I suppose, put in that effort and put in that time to speak to you. And what I noticed is not that I fall out of my rhythm, or not that I put myself in worse positions, but I stop trying. I didn't put myself in that, not even mindset, because I understand that our mindset changes day to day. We're a different person each and every single day. Now, obviously, we still have our internal self, which is going to guide us in one direction or another. But for the most part, we change. That's how we are biologically. Crazy, right? How we can change so much, or people can change so much and still seem exactly the same. Some people are really prone to change, some people don't want to change, some people love the lives they live. Some people love going to the cast, some people love going partying, some people love clubbing, some people love drinking, smoking, whatever. You can enjoy the things you do. It's just not the life for me. I just don't enjoy those things as much as playing chess or reading a book or journaling or feeling like I'm trying to improve me. I feel like a lot of the time, at least people around my age, they're so focused on the wanting to have fun or, having these experiences which can always be done later in life. And maybe I'm silly for that. Maybe I'll regret saying that. But I would, at least for right now, be happy with working on myself every single day than going out and partying. Going out and regretting a night because I went clubs and I drank. Because it just feels like wasted time and potential. It feels like I'm setting myself back. One thing I would say though is I feel like in a lot of aspects I haven't been the best for friendship, because a lot of the friendships I have or have had, I never really, opened up in a way. I always kind of was just there. I never really made those deep connections and told people what I really liked or what I really wanted to do. It was more just going out and enjoying it for what it was. And when I think about golden years or my golden years, there's not many. I enjoyed going out with my friends, riding bikes, riding scooters, whatever it was. But I don't know. Nothing feels better to me than being right here in this moment and being alive. There's nothing that's going to beat that in my mind. Maybe I'm silly for that though. Who knows?